Thanks, Rhodes. I really like your shoes, if you can hear me back there. Anyways, everybody please welcome Veronica Chater to the microphone. Thank you.
Before I read this, I just want to say it's a true story.
Yay.
And it's about my first love. It's a true story about my first love. And I cried while writing it. It's called Flea Spit. He runs. He always runs. From the fleas that make him crazy. From the sting of their bites. From the tickle of their crawling. He runs to cool the heat of his skin, to throw off the invisible enemy playing at the roots of his hair. He does not know the fearsome sight he creates when he runs. He simply runs. His name is Beau, meaning beautiful in French. The irony was accidental. He was beautiful when I named him 3 years ago, when he was a bumbling comedy act of a mixed breed puppy, and I was a love-struck 14-year-old. But then he grew. His roundness took on edges. His black coat lost its sheen. His testicles ballooned and hung low. Beautiful evolved into charming, charming into peculiar, peculiar into homely, homely into ugly.
Yeah!
The chubby furball with droopy ears disappeared and a different dog took his place. A bull-chested, bony-legged, long-tailed mutt with a shocking case of mange. The mange was caused by a flea allergy. When a flea bites the skin, it leaves a trace of spit in the upper layers of the epidermis, causing an unbearable itch that Beau is helpless to ignore. So he chews, ardently and ferociously. A single flea will get him so riled he'll ransack the area until not a hair is left standing, and no amount of cajoling from me will distract him from his frantic campaign. The result of his obsessive biting is total baldness from his shoulders on down. He is a gruesome sight to behold. The vet wrote me a list of things to buy and do. Shampoo the fur with medicated soap, use a flea collar, treat the skin. Most importantly, bomb the backyard with insecticides. A single flea will reinfect the coat. A single bite from a single flea will begin the process over again. Make no mistake, the vet said. It isn't the flea, it isn't the bite, it's the spit that causes him the misery. He can't handle the spit. Fleas breed in warm weather. We live in a sheltered section of Diablo Valley that cradles the sunlight, offering fleas a temperate climate for easy living. Although I practically went broke buying the products the vet ordered me to, the fleas sprang about our backyard in joyous celebration of their full and fruitful life. And then one day, an expert arrived. That's some case of mange your dog's got there, Grandpa said. He was standing under the eaves of the house, drinking Jack Daniels and smoking a long brown cigarette. As usual, Beau was curled over himself, chewing his bald tail in the middle of the yard. He's allergic to flea spit, I said. Grandpa took a sip of whiskey and followed it with a drag of the cigarette. Bad deal for a dog. I did everything the vet said to do. Vets don't know anything. Sip, drag. Look, kid, there's only one cure I know of for that kind of mange, and it ain't sold in a doggy salon. What is it? Eucalyptus seeds, he said. Make a necklace out of them and string it around the old boy's neck. Fleas hate the smell of eucalyptus. Come within a foot and they'll jump. For the tail end, use motor oil. Slather the area with oil and it'll drown the fleas. The fleas that don't drown will hop up to the neck where the seeds are. It's a win-win. The eucalyptus seeds have a pleasant smell and make Beau look like a hippie dog with a receding fur line. The motor oil, though, is a nasty mess. It stinks, it drips, it corrupts the air. At Pleasant Hill Park, I apologize to people as if my dog were a dangerous part of me that has come loose and must be monitored carefully. I explain the home remedy to those that ask and don't blame them when they back away. Bo is a galloping oil slick that contaminates everything he touches with 140 weight Pennzoil, and you never know when accidental contact might occur. It's a popular park with a baseball diamond, a playground, and a swimming pool, and a big open area where I can lure Bo away from the picnickers with the tennis ball. Out there, I hurl the ball far into the distance, and Bo dispatches like an oiled bullet from a chamber, slicing the air in two. Bo has Labrador blood, so his homing skills are without equal. He doesn't see the ball overhead, but his senses are so accurate in charting its speed, direction, arc, and descent that he consistently arrives at the ball's very landing spot just in time to see the ball meet the grass and pounce like a flea. With a giddy sideways grab, he seizes his rubbery prey, whirls, and charges back to me, exploding the mines of grass beneath his thundering paws, his tongue a thrashing eel, his ears flapping pennants celebrating a victory. Dropping the mashed and macerated ball at my feet, he takes 3 steps back, his muscles cocked for action. His eyes are happy C notes. His tail is a metronome on its highest setting, pounding out its enthusiastic message. Throw the ball, throw the ball, throw the ball, throw the ball.